And this might sound, how many guns can a person buy?
As many as you want.
Really?
21.
At once?
Yeah, as many as you want.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
So yeah, there's price point goes all over the place. I would our shop focus a little bit more on the higher end side of things.
Okay.
That being said, we start anywhere. Usually a very decent gun starts around like $500-600, and you can go all the way up to, for a handgun, anywhere from $500-600 to a couple thousand, pretty easy too.
Okay.
But if it's your first gun, again, you don't have to get anything super expensive. I'd say anything under $1,000 will get you probably about 80-90% of our handguns here.
Okay. So the issue is the house that we got is kind of large.
Okay.
It's about 10,000 square feet.
Okay.
So how many guns do you think a house that's 10,000 square feet would need, especially when people are spread out in the house?
Okay, so this is how I set up my place. I have a two-story as well. You probably have a better house than I do, a bigger house, but I have at least one gun on the kitchen counter, at least one handgun that's in my nightstand, and then I have a bunch of like short barrel rifles and machine guns right outside my bedroom as well.
Wow.
Okay. So we're looking at multiple.
Yeah, but it's again you can, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, and the more guns we sell, the better it's for our business as well, right?
Okay.
But I'd say like maybe at least one. Do you plan to daily carry with you at all if you go out?
So,
Yes.
you want a daily carry? Where are you going to put a gun on with that outfit?
Here? Can I do that? Do you have what's the smallest gun you have?
So we have small guns like these right here.
Oh, that's cute.
But the thing is, laws of physics works either way, right? So they're shooting out the same cartridge, which is what it's usually it's 9mm. So the smaller the gun is, the more kick and recoil it's going to feel, and less accurate it's going to be as well. So if you want to be a pretty experienced shooter when it comes to smaller guns, otherwise we typically recommend something a little bit bigger.
Okay.
But yeah, daily carry. We have out of waistband holster. We also have inner waistband holster, so it just goes right here. She's also got.
Someone just said one gun per 1K square feet. So are you saying 10 guns?
Oh my gosh, no, I feel like because they're different colors, to match your outfit.
So you could do something like this as well, where you're like a fanny pack, but it's got like a place to write in here. So you just pull real quick, right? So.
Yeah.
So Arthur, instead of your fanny pack with tech, you can have a fanny pack with a gun.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That one.
But you can definitely do that as well. That's her setup usually, if you don't want to carry the waistband. So kind of depends on what you like. But yeah, everything is the bigger it is, the easier to shoot. So there's probably, if you want to, you can do. I'm just trying to think. Maybe two guns is pretty good for your first time. If you want to buy more, we're happy to sell you more too. But I'd say 2 is plenty. Get good with them, and then once you get pretty confident, maybe if you're like, hey, I really like guns where I feel like we're still not super safe, then maybe start buying a couple more.
Got it. Okay. So what's this? So we should just look around, and if we find one, we can let you know.
Yeah. Or I can give you guys suggestions too.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
It's just more again, that's kind of what goes back to my first question was okay, is it for carry or is it for home defense?
It's probably for home defense.
Okay. Home defense, I would recommend maybe a little bit bigger pistols. So the bigger, and I can show you guys a couple. So these are probably a little bit. They're not very beginner friendly.
This one looks like something you'd find in Counter-Strike, the game.
Yeah. So this is called the Dan Wesson DWX. So they're a CZ. Dan Wesson is like a really big 1911 company. But this one is, we just got it yesterday. This one runs a little over $2,000 for one, but it's a very.
Oh, you want me to hold it?
Yeah. So you want me to show you how?
Yes, please.
So the first thing is always, there's a couple rules, but first rule is always assume the gun's loaded.
Always, yeah.
So the first thing you see I did was check, make sure there's nothing in the chamber.
So what if there was something in the chamber?
So you just point it away and just get it out. Get it out real quick.
The bullet can come out when you do that?
Yeah, so I can show you with my gun real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is loaded, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so point it away from people, finger off the trigger.
Yep.
And then.
Oh, it just falls out.
Yeah, so you would
no way.
Like that, and it's empty, and that's where I can hand it to you.
Okay.
Never point at anything you don't intend to shoot as well.
Okay, because we have a friend, Emily, and she's she's kind of silly. And she found a gun at my friend's house. She was waving around like it was, you know,
Yeah,
baton.
you want to be really, really careful about that because
Yeah.
that's where accidents can happen. So always assume the gun's loaded. Finger off the trigger.
Got it.
Don't point at anything you don't intend to shoot.
Got it.
And I forgot. And then you're responsible for the bullet, whether it's intentional or not. So what that means is like, let's say you accidentally shot a round through, it hit something with somebody, you're still responsible for that bullet regardless whether it's intentional.
Right, right.
So